Hi friend, welcome back to It's the Booze Talking. Let's talk about bullshit. Bullshitters are worse than liars. A liar just tells you something that isn't true, but a bullshitter thinks they're smarter than you. They think they can say things that are true enough that they fool you into not knowing the thing you're trying to find out without risking getting caught in an outright lie. Now, I once managed an employee whom I suspected wasn't really doing a lot. He worked remotely, and when he gave me updates, they were really long, convoluted, and confusing. Convoluted explanations make my spidey senses tingle. They sound like bullshit to me. For other reasons, I managed this person out of the org, and in the process, my boss warned me that I'd have to do this kid's work too. I said, that's okay, I don't think he was doing that much work at all. And it turns out that I was right. Doing his job tacked on approximately 20 minutes to my day. He was bullshitting me. And I didn't even have to fully understand what he was saying to know it. In fact, it was because I didn't understand it that I suspected that it was bullshit. So, did you see Chris Wallace interview Reince Priebus the other day? Here's Reince, and can we just admit that the guy has a weird name? It's hard to say, it's like rural juror. Anyway, here's Reince explaining how Mike Pence wasn't kept in the dark about Mike Flynn's lying and the timeline around all that. Alexa, roll the tape. Alexa, roll the other tape.
Well, look, here's what happened. Yates came in, gave a heads up to the White House counsel. White House counsel looked at the matter. The next day or the day after, the investigation was closed and no longer going on. Then the issue shifted to whether or not something was done that was wrong. The vice president was then looped in on the situation, and we talked to the vice president about whether or not Michael Flynn was being honest or not. The vice president knew that there was an FBI interview. And then ultimately we decided, after about 10 days, bringing the vice president in, that we decided that he wasn't being honest. That was the timeline. It happened very quickly, Chris.
But the vice president says he didn't know for 14 days that he had been misled by Michael Flynn.
No, the vice president knew that we were, what the vice president didn't know, I believe, was that Sally Yates gave an initial heads up to Don.
That motherfucker is bullshitting us, y'all. If Pence had been told in a timely manner, or if Pence hadn't known all along, Reince would be able to say exactly when he was told. Instead, he tries to bullshit us. I don't need to know all the facts around Trump's treasonous dealings with Russia, and I sure don't need to understand them right now. They're bullshitting us. And that's all I need to know in order to know that there needs to be an investigation. And we're certainly not going to go into all that detail in these little videos because you'd get bored and I'd get so drunk that I'd probably end up calling my ex-girlfriend Tracy again.
Alexa, just call her.
David, no.
Anyway, that's today's video. See you next time. Alexa, turn off the camera.